Hey, it's Nintendo Sony for 2011 here, Arcane MannyTendoWolverine. As always, you guys are wrestling drills on our towards this channel. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, BShoot, Brighteon, Odyssey, any social media platform on the site you guys can think of. Anyways, I'm Mario Odyssey playing in the background. Next, I'll have Crash 9 Fuel playing in the background. I'll leave links to both of the full official playlist themes. I'm at both of them. The links description box down below if you want to just jam out and vibe out to it like I do. Anyways, let's begin. I'm only going to read half this article, but this is getting credit cards to $50 Switch Online. Aggressive pricing. Aggressive value to follow. This comes from Derek Strickland at Eric Credit Cards from Tweaktown. Like I said, I was going to rip Nintendo's asshole for this one because this shit, it made me beyond excruciatingly, painfully, frustratedly angry about this. So this is all, here it is. So the real value comes from new subscribers. Nintendo Switch Online Expansion Pass includes everything in the base, sub, and SNES profiles, and you're going to see that a few times. I can't do nothing about that. So, links down below if you want to read this whole thing from Tweaktown. These things get way too many freaking pop-up blocks, so you're going to see a lot of problems with this video, unfortunately. Links to description down below. Like I said, full articles right there if you want to read it. Don't want to be lazy. Well, let's begin. Expansion Pass includes everything in the base of all subtitles in NES, SNES, and promo games alongside with the new content. I give you a little bit of credit because once again, roommates always sleeping in the fucking background. So it says, good the sub is addictive and technically compounds to the value. At the same time, this aggressive price modeling Dexter's fans, detrimentally, I should say, fans who have already bought these games and have multiple crossover variation generations. So it also goes on to say, indeed, it also seems that the current $20 Switch Online subscription was a kind of a test run for the real game plan, which is the digital subscription of all past classic games for re-release onto the online towards more value-oriented content that aims on a higher retailer. This is just us screwing even old school SEGA fans. It's screwing them up the butt too. This is not a good thing, Nintendo. What the hell were you fucking thinking? Usually I don't do like videos with Nintendo and Sony news at the same time. It's kind of rare. A little bit of a rare variety nowadays, but I had to talk about it. I had to call BS on it. This is, to me, the most interesting is a $50 online Switch tier, including the inclusion of its in-game DLC for Animal Crossing. Yeah, I know there was that whole thing, Animal Crossing New Horizons Direct, that happened last week. I didn't feel like covering that because I'm not a hardcore fan of that, but and this is where a lot of the drama happened with Nintendo with $57.99 for the expansion pass. What the freaking gods? Green Beautiful Earth, what are you doing, Nintendo, bro? Nintendo-san, Mr. Miyamoto, those other fools, come on. Really? Shintaro Furukawa, you got a fork up your ass, my man? I'm just saying. So it goes on to say, the original NSO was kind of a hook, and the $50 tier with the bigger fish of fans. Dedicated to the core gamers who play the Switch on top of it. And I've always been a Nintendo fan guy, always. Now this shit is ridiculous, man. Bad enough with their Nintendo ninjas, aka their lawyers, and go after anyone they want. I get it, that's their prime, but they still got this 1990s, early mid-2000s way of thinking, man. That shit doesn't fly with me, man, fortunately. So it goes on, the idea is simple, giving gamers access to heavy-hitting games so players can invest time in their content will have to continue to keep paying subscriptions. Subscriptions act in order to keep playing said content. It also helps that Animal Crossing is dependent on Switch Online for the multiplayer, but the two hooks of the ultimate and a goal for the subscription services is in its retention. Netflix, PlayStation Plus, and the Xbox Game Pass services will perpetually sell you something they don't want you to own. They price in a way if you don't want to actually buy the content because they're cheaper and you just renew or subscribe or sub the way they get access to everything else. Excuse me. In Switch Online's case, it sells you something that you can't mainly own, namely NES, SNES, and soon N64 areas that sell separately on the Switch. The DLC, on the other hand, hasn't exclusively had its services and to the services that can be bought separately, but the idea is that it's cheaper and renews to get access and other stuff, including DLC for the Switch Online. As new trends to continue to upcoming Switch games, possibility of viewing existing mega hits like Mario Kart 8, which has sold over 37 million units worldwide. Animal Crossing isn't far behind, 33.8 million. I put 33 somewhere in the Freemason Satanic Illuminati thing. My personal name, most of my control opposition and mind control shit, but let's continue before I keep going in that rabbit hole. In short, don't expect Animal Crossing to be the only game that includes DLC with free $50. Oh, my expansion pass, man. No, dude. Oh, you're kicking everyone so deep in the nuts on that. It's ridiculous. Plus, like, it's a subscription. All that Animal Crossing New Horizons stuff, new items that you buy into that game with real-life money, you can only keep renting it. It will never be permanently yours. You're gonna have to keep renting it over and over and over and over, fucking over again until you're broke almost on the wall. Unless you're rich as hell, like, I don't know, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Richard Branson, or Gil Bates, or Oprah, and then you're not gonna be able to be funding him over and over and over. Let's continue. Nintendo's clearly gearing towards maximum subscribers retention. Aggressive way, the price is putting it off now, but Nintendo should sweeten out the pot more DLC over the time. It's convenience people to jump in. This is just the beginning of Nintendo's hard push into premium digital subscription. Has a lot to learn. Unfortunately, as sad as that is. But anyways, this is just the beginning. Fortunately, Nintendo is very patient. Gamers, however, are understandably anxious about their price hikes. No shit, Sherlock. I was a little nervous on that. I wanted to get that SEGA one too, man. That SEGA freaking control that they had, that was a wireless one. I was a way more harder fan of that than I was on N64. I didn't get to own N64 personally. It was one of my cousins that got to own it, but I did like my Genesis a tiny bit more than the N64. That's why I ended up getting the PS1 way back in the day. Was when I was going. My old man, he got it for me. I was just, I gotta give blessings to him. Wasn't that one never became a hardcore gamer. I'm just saying, just putting it out there, man. Same with one of my uncles too, and a few of my cousins back then, in the late 90s, early 2000s. Gaming was a whole other different world compared to now, man. In almost 2022, in another 2.5 months, by 2021, it's just gonna get more VR and AR augmented reality, and more like smartphone, tablet games are gonna probably take over everything. Just the way the beast works, man. Not Mark of the Beast, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, these things you'll never be able to have physically ever unless you go to like your local, I don't know, Goodwill, Salvation Army, or even your Savers, like used stores, thrift shops. If you go in thrift shopping, there's a little don't one you could probably find if any of them have it. eBay, these things covered up, they're probably worth like $800-900. The undamaged ones, the ones that are damaged are probably like $200. Not too bad, but overall thought season, man, it's sad. Nintendo, you're bashing your fans so fucking hard. Even your hardcore stands like me. I don't like that bullshit, but let's continue. But it's the way their business marketing wing works in Nintendo Japan, obviously. But, yeah. Damn. It's just the way the fuck it is, man. But let's move on to this. So it says, Sony finally responds to a company that dared to sue them. I was going to read this on Tech Times and Ars Technica, but way too many extra fucking what's-it-calls in there. I'm trying to remember the name for it. I do not know why I cannot remember it right now. Tech Times, Art Techno, there's too many fucking pop-ups on there. Maybe this one will be a little bit better. I hope it is, because if not, that's going to be a you-know-what. I'm not reading this whole thing. I may or may not. So it says, oh yeah, The Verge talked about this. The Verge reported that DBrand get a credit card to do SVG. Reported that DBrand removed the dark plates. Wow, from the website after cease and desist from letter from Sony. Later alleged that DBrand ceased the production and sales of dark plates forever, but the company didn't comply to those demands, even though it temporarily complied to takedown notice. In the place of the dark plates, DBrand seemingly linked every article, every company's interaction with Sony in the bold campaign to have compliance to cease desist letters. You know, Sony wasn't bullshitting around when they tried to get DBrand, but DBrand's suing back, and hopefully they win this, because I feel like they busted her ass to make that thing, man. Honestly, that dark place looks sick. It looks better in Stealth Black, Manta Black. Those customized plates. I hope they freaking win those mother effers, man. The good ones. This is on the official DBrand subreddit. The company crafted a long dark plated are dead thanks to Sony, which directors read that DBrand websites are speculation that was specifically targeted for being immensely popular show Squid Games. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Also using triangle, circles, and X designs. And Sony alleges copyrighted material. There's actually a few animations out there. I might do reactions to it because they're like 4 or 5 days old. So maybe this Friday I'll try to do it, even though it's going to be a week old. But I heard a lot of really cool animations are out there for Squid Game. Oh man, I really want to do it. So if Sony wants to pursue legal action against DBrand protection, oh wow. Speculated target. Why not also target the Squid Games? I was surprised they didn't sue them either, but there's a little bit more extra stuff, but this one site's giving me a hard time, so I'm probably never going to read from BGC again. Let's move on. So it says, DBrand went on to theorize that Sony was working on its own custom PS5 plates and wants to eliminate the potential competition and establish a monopoly. The post went on to suggest that Sony could be developing its own color faceplates, and a new model of plate incorporates entirely new color scheme. DBrand explained, quote, "We would like to submit the territory's demands for now." He even posted the choice for four-letter words of Sony, re-emphasizing that DBrand commitment to fighting potential loss of good. I hope they fucking do, man. And DBrand is such a cool ass looking thing. So it says the bottom line, the list of okay, the gamers do want customized, custom or colorful PS5s, but Sony has consistently squashed the unlicensed makers of the faceplates. Of course it did. It's a damn shame that they did that, but it just is what it is, man. Extremely effing sad, to be honest. Extremely extra effing sad. But last part, it says, early 2021, CMP Shells attempted to provide the more colorful options for the PS5 users. I hope they did, too. Stating that stopping productions on God of War series plates and Twisted Company Play Store says it's unclear how DBrand will move forward this warning, but the Reddit rant indicates that the company doesn't want the plan to go down without fights, real hardcore fighting ones. Overall thoughts, views, and opinions, whether they win the case or not, it is what it is, ain't what it ain't. I don't know League of Legends means what's on. Yeah, that Squid Game thing, I'm surprised, like, the South Korean company that created that thing, and Netflix, you didn't get the shit suit out of them by Sony for using the X triangles, cross square button, PS4, PS5, like, video game buttons. I'm super shocked as hell they didn't get sued into the ground by Sony Japan or Sony United States version, but there's soy boy cucks over there in California, Sony. But let's go into the last one. It says, I haven't talked about League of Legends shit in a while. I did do a reaction review thing. I'll leave it in the BitChute and Odyssey. I still gotta make it public, that video, but let's move on. There's, Arcane. Here it is. Netflix League of Legends Anime Arcade can be co-streamed on Twitch. Got a credits due here. J Forms. I'm not gonna be able to do my outro, so see you guys later. So it says, first episode of Mystery NS League Legend, the Riot Games and Netflix anime series can be co-streamed on Twitch, which was announced Monday. Here's 7, Okay, I don't care about that. Mystery, there are 3 actions to the length of the episode that is in total, and unlike most Netflix shows, not all the episodes dropped at once. Oh, really? Cool. Mystery Theaters, they say they will debut on November 13th and 20th next month. Oh, I can't wait to watch this motherfucker. The League of Legends animation, freaking anime, looks so effing G as hell. Chef's kiss, straight up. It's a slap, it's a bop, it's a beat. Love it. It's flames lit. It's beautiful. Let's go on. As an incentive to watch episode 1 on Twitch, fans will be able to get exclusive in-gaming rights, title, switch to drop. Okay. The overall thoughts, views, and opinions, I'm extremely looking forward to this. The anime is good. The voice acting is amazing. The one thing that sucks is still about the SJW cancel culture, vulture bullshit, agendas that they like to push. All the white men are bad. White male gender people are bad. It's just kind of fucked up. Why would you do that in animation series? I know He-Man, they fucked up way worse on that one. And then I grew up with He-Man. The closest thing I did with that was with Robot Chicken. And that's like the closest I ever got to even liking He-Man. In the 2002 movie. And that was it. Because that was before my time, that product. But I feel bad for anyone that's older than me. I don't know, like 38, 42 years old that grew up with He-Man. They're probably a lot more angry about that than I am. That's all I gotta say for now. I'm out of here. Links, subscribe, down below. Cards outside. I'm done. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and gamers, as always. Everyone else in talks and emojis. I'll see you when I see you guys day and night. Wherever you're out there, so move your conscious channel. Good video Winch news, Animal Manga news, DC comment news, Twitch and TikTok drama news, and online celeb news once in a while reactions. Peace out, my side part. Lazy my. See you on the flip side. Deuces are gone. Stay safe, stay awesome. Don't get the snake bite. Don't get the freaking jab or potion. Peace. Goodbye. Later.